and every one of you for your success and your achievements. And hearing all those achievements by these young people and what they've done and what they have accomplished, I think we are in good hands with these young people as they go older and move on and do some great things in our community. Spoke to Eli there for a second, and he said he did a landscape business, so he knows what he's doing. He already offered me his card, so he can do some service at my yard already. So Eli said we're in good hands for these young men to carry on and go forward. As stated, my name is Bill Brooks, and I've played in the National Football League for 11 years. 7 for the Indianapolis Colts from 1986 to 1992. 3 with the Buffalo Bills in 93 and 95, and 1 with the Washington football team in 1996. And I know some of you might think that's a long time ago. As you can see, young people, we did have color back then. It wasn't just in black and white, so we did have color back then. So hopefully you can know that we're not that old. Before playing in the pros, though, I played at Boston University, graduated there in 4 years. And then before that, I played in high school, like a lot of you, of course, played in high school, but I was not as good as you guys are. Hearing some of the accomplishments you guys have is just unbelievable. So once again, give yourself a round of applause for what you have accomplished. Even though I didn't achieve what you guys have achieved at the high school level, the one thing I do remember is how much I enjoyed playing the game of football. Football gave me a whole lot of different things throughout my life, and I'm grateful for football. Football gave me an opportunity to travel this country. I've travel different states, see a lot of different things. Football gave me an opportunity to travel the world. I played overseas in Germany 1 year, also went to Japan, working for the coach in the front office when we had a game over in Tokyo. So I've had an opportunity to accomplish a lot of things, see a lot of things in my time. But a couple of things that football has given to me that will last a lot longer than the games I've played, a lot longer than the trips I've taken. One is the lessons I learned from football and the bonds and relationships I have with my coaches and players and people that I work with as far as equipment staff, trainers, and things of that nature. Those things go a lot further than the games that you've played. Having those relationships when I was younger, having those relationships now as today, those things go on and on and on. I still have a lot of relationships with the same people that I played with and the people that I've worked with over the years. And those are the things that are going to carry you a lot further. Other lessons that I've learned, life lessons that you guys are going to take with you for the rest of your lives if you continue to play football. One, learn how to work with other people, regardless of your background, regardless of what differences you may have. But you guys work together to form a goal, to reach a goal for yourself. And those are the important things. Those are things you're going to take with you long after football is over. Learn how to deal with adversity. Learn how to be the best player you can be. Not so much being the best player, but being the best player that you can be. Understanding your strengths, your weaknesses. Taking that and doing whatever you want to do. If it's being a nurse, if it's being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a judge, whatever you want to do, you'll learn how to be the best. You'll learn how to prepare what it takes to be the best. Just like you guys prepare in football. You get a game plan. You're preparing. You practice each week. You lift weights. You watch film. You do all those things to prepare. Those are lessons you guys are going to take with you the rest of your life, no matter what. And I look at football like a community because you're out there doing the best you can to not only to do the best for yourself, but for your teammate, the guy next to you. You don't want to let your teammate down. You don't want to let the next guy down that's playing next to you. So you go out there to do the best you can. As I said earlier, not to be the best, but to do the best you can so you won't let your teammates down. And when you do that, you not only help your team to be successful, but it's also for the betterment of your team. It's just like a community. If you go out there and you're in a community, you want to do the best for the community. There are people out there that, unfortunately, things happen to them that put them in bad situations. So you want to go out there to help them if you can. people that, nothing that they did on their own, but things that's happened. So you want to give back to your community. You want to help out. If it's delivering meals, serving, helping someone with their yard, the landscape, whatever it may be, helping other people. That's what some of the lessons that I've learned in football, some lessons that I take with me since when I was playing all the way to today. Like I said, overcoming adversity, working with other people. Those are things you're going to do when you get a job, whatever you're going to do in your life. Also, being true to who you are as an individual. You know when you do well in the football field. You know well when you don't do well in the football field. But you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, did I do the best I can today? If you can do that, then you should hold your head up high and be thankful for that. I'm going to tell a little story here, and this is another lesson that I learned, and I'll tell the lesson afterwards. My rookie year in 1986, one of our preseason, we used to play preseason games out in Seattle, Washington, against the Seattle Seahawks. And some of the things that go on in the NFL with rookies is I don't want to say it's hazing, but it's kind of like hazing. And what they do, I mean, they do different things. I mean, I've seen people getting tied up to goalposts and players throwing footballs at them. I've seen players getting water dumped in their helmet and not knowing it, then putting the helmet on, water coming in their helmet. I've seen guys getting calls on phones. Well, when I say phones, remember, this is a time when there weren't any cell phones, okay? They were rolled dial phones and punch phones. So guys getting calls on phones, and there's shaving cream on the phone. You put your shaving cream in the phone to your ear, you get shaving cream all over your face. Stuff like that. So, well, when we were going out to Seattle, there was a player on the Seattle Seahawks who was a Hall of Famer, who was one of the hardest hitting safeties in the National Football League. His name was Kenny Easley. And some of the players on our team, some of the veterans would joke with me, try to make me a little nervous, I should say. Try to make me scared, but more so make me nervous. And say, well, Kenny Easley does not like rookies. He cannot stand rookies. So when he's out there, he's looking to really hit rookies and possibly hurt him. It didn't scare me, but my antennas went up, put it that way. I got really concerned. So we would go out there, and I didn't think about this at the time. I was rookie, was real nervous playing the game, first game in the National Football League. We go out there and we get ready to play. Well, I figured, well, after a while, if I'm a rookie, Kenny Easley's a starter. Rookies don't usually play the same times in the first preseason game as starters, so I figured I won't play against Kenny Easley. So I'm out there playing, and lo and behold, Kenny Easley's out there playing. Safety. We get a play called in the huddle. It's called red right, 824 block wide. My job is to go out to the right side, line up about 1 or 2 yards outside the numbers, run about 14 yards down the field, plant, come back to the football. Hopefully the football is thrown, catch it, and get up the field. Well, go out to my position, line up, and then once I line up to my position, I do what I'm supposed to do. As I'm looking out there, Kenny Easley's on that side. He's a strong safety. He's coming down into the hole there. So I said, oh boy, here's Kenny Easley. Be careful. So I go out there, run my route, come back. Quarterback drops back, throw me the ball, catch it. Kenny Easley comes over to tackle me. When he tackles me down to the ground, I kind of wince a little bit, get up. This is not bad. Kenny Easley didn't hurt me. He didn't do anything bad to me. Great. So we had a few more plays where we had a punt. Punt, jog up to the sideline, sitting down on the bench, get ready to sit down on the bench, and I heard people in the back of in the stands kind of laughing and giggling. Didn't understand that. Well, one of the equipment managers come over to me and said, Bill, do you know what happened to you out there? I said, no, I don't know what happened to me at all out there. And he said, put your hand on your backside. What is this? This is National Football League and we're playing games during, a game? And so I said, okay, so I can appease you and move on, I did that. Well, when I put my hand back there, Kenny Easley didn't hurt me. He didn't do anything bad or malicious to me, but he grabbed my pants when he was tackling me. When he grabbed my pants, it split. right down the middle. And my posterior was exposed to the thousands of people at the Seattle Kingdom at the time. So it was an embarrassing moment at the moment. But I tell that story only because if you truly believe in what you're doing, and you truly believe in what you're doing is right, and you want to achieve something, don't let anyone else, don't let anything stop you. And don't be embarrassed to go the extra mile. Don't be embarrassed if someone says, oh, what you're doing is a waste of time. If you truly believe that, go for it. Those are your dreams. Those are your goals. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Don't let anyone stop you from reaching your dreams or your goals. Because yes, there might be some times where there might be some embarrassing moments. But if you believe in yourself and believe in what you want to do and believe in what you want to accomplish, you can do that. You can get to what you want to do. You can do it with other people, ask them for help, get help from someone else, and you will be able to achieve your goals. So I tell that story. Yes, it is a funny story. Yes, it is embarrassing to me to tell that story, to be in front of thousands of people and parts of your body that are private, are exposed. You don't like it, but it also lets you know that you can accomplish anything. And I'm still standing today, and nothing bad happened to me after that time. So you guys can accomplish whatever you want to do. Also, remember, as I said earlier, be true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. You know when you're doing the right thing, and you know when you are giving your best at all times. And I want to leave you with this poem. This poem I've had for a long time. And it's called Man in the Mirror. When you get what you want, you will struggle for self, and the world says you're king for a day. Go to the mirror, take a look at yourself, and see what that guy has to say. Because it isn't your brother or your mom or your dad whose judgment upon you must pass, but sooner or later, the person who counts is the one looking back in the glass. You might be Jack Horner and chisel a plum and say, hey, I'm a wonderful guy, but the man in the glass says you're only a bum if you can't look him straight in the eye. You might fool the world down the pathway of years and get pats on the back as you pass, but your final reward will be heartache and tears if you cheated the man in the glass. That man in the glass is you, guys. It is you. You don't want to cheat yourself. Yes, you might fool yourself, you might fool other people for a while, but everyone knows when they've done their best. And the same thing as the Colts. Right now, if you ask any player on the Colts, they always look in the mirror, look at themselves, and see if they have done the best they can that day for us to be 1-0. The Colts' motto is every time they go out, they want to be 1-0. They don't look at the game that's in 2 weeks. They look at the game that's ahead of them. They look at the day of the practice ahead of them. Can they be better today than they were yesterday? And then after the end of the day, if they could look in the mirror and say, yes, we are better today than we were yesterday, then we have a good chance of going out and playing this game, winning this game to be 1-0 this week. Each week is 1-0. 17 1-0 tries that you have. That's what the Colts are trying to do right now, 1-0. And you can do that daily with yourselves. Try to be 1-0. Be the best you can be that day and get better the next day. If you can, be honest with yourself and don't cheat the man in the glass. Guys, thank you for your time. Thank you, I appreciate it. And once again, congratulations to each and every one of you for your achievements and accomplishments. And I wish you the best. You guys are a great, great young group, and you guys are going to accomplish a lot of great things. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do want to say one thing. I am part of a host committee for the college football playoff, which is going to be here on January 2022, from January 8th to January 10th. And that is the championship game that you guys watch sometimes on TV. The two teams will be here playing on January through January 10th. There are some things in the back as far as some koozies and things like that, but also if you guys want more information in regards to that event on that day, you can go to Indy Football 2022.com. It's IndyFootball2022.com, and you see all the events that's going on that weekend. and also the possibilities you guys have to possibly participate in some of the volunteer activities that will go on. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I've been reminded for the team winners, please gather by our signage over there for a quick picture after I get done talking. Bill, thank you for sharing such an inspirational message with us today. We appreciate the Colts for all their support and our friends at Ivy Tech for providing a space for today's event. To have a famous receiver with us today is special for me. Growing up in the 80s, hearing Bill blew the roof off the Hoosier Dome and then getting blown out the doors as the pressure was getting released to the Hoosier Dome is really a special memory. Kyle, thank you for your 7 years of emceeing the event and for your dedication to covering high school sports. As a Lawrence North High School graduate, it was great to see all you guys as award nominees thoroughly outpacing my wife, a Park Tudor alumni, and it gives me a nice little Friday buzz going in knowing that we saw a lot more Lawrence Northers than Park Tudors. Nothing against Park Tudor. Bill's daughter went to Park Tudor. So I mentioned I'm a third generation Kiwanian. I'm also a third generation financial advisor. When my grandfather founded our little company, Plain Investment, in '58, he joined Kiwanis in '61. My dad, Don Steele, joined Kiwanis in '81. I joined in 2011, the 50th anniversary of when my grandfather joined. As a financial advisor, I want to pass on one little tidbit to all of you 18-year-olds. You want your investment dollars to double every 10 years, period. Patience and time is how you retire moderately wealthy. I opened up an account yesterday for a 17-year-old working at a crew car wash. He's going to save $100 a month into a Roth IRA. So compound interest is your friend. $10 at age 18, $10 invested at age 18 grows to 20 by 28, 40 by 38, 80 by 48. So the $10 you gave yourself by the time you're my age is 80, 160 by 58, 320 by 68. So your time your bill and check's age is 68. That $10 is going to 320. Please think about saving earlier. It's all a doubling cycle. It's not crypto, it's not stock selection, it's not security speculation, it's time and patience, period. That is all I have. I'm going to turn it over to Carol.
Give me a phone number.
Anybody wants to I'll buy them a coffee, hit me up. I'm dead serious. Like, I deal with a lot of second, third, fourth generation clients. There's no account minimum. Just start saving young, period. Free cup of coffee. My wife's father owns Hank's Smoked Brisket, #1 brisket in Indiana, according to Food and Wine and Urban Spoon and Yelp. I'll buy you a loaded baked potato, Hank's Smoked Brisket, Big Hank, if you contact me for a free 10-minute review. So that being said, in addition to the plaque, we've got 2 books for Bill and Kyle, The Cinderella Strategy. It's authored by our past president, Graham Honecker. He's going to Harvard Business School January 20th to present his book to Harvard Business School. So again, you want to use your friends in the best way possible. You have your friendships for life here on your football team. Please look at Kiwanis as a friend in the community to be used. So again, thanks for everybody's time. Judge Carroll.
I have only to thank all of you and second everything that was just said, and thank you to Kyle for coming back and emceeing this program once again. You do such a wonderful job. And of course, a big thank you to Bill. What an inspirational message to all of us. Not only the young adults here who play, but all of us, regardless of age, take a great deal of benefit from your remarks today, and thank you. And before we adjourn, we have one more piece of business to attend to. And for that, I'm going to introduce again Mr. Chuck Cotterman.
Thank you, President Carroll. I have a special award that I would like to present it to someone on my committee. Part of being the chairman is you have some additional responsibilities that you like to do. And one of these is to present an award to someone that's been on my committee for a long time, and I want to honor him. Bill Du Bois, would you come up there? He doesn't know about this. Anyone in a leadership position, Bill, Pete, you know how important it is to surround yourself with good people. When you're head of committees, head of organizations, you've got to have people that you can delegate things to and to step up. Bill, you talked about stepping up. And Bill has been on the committee, I think he referred to you a long time.
Yes.
Let me read this inscription. Bill Du Bois, in appreciation of Bill Du Bois in recognition of outstanding service on the Kiwanis Club of Indianapolis Marion County High School Football Awards Committee. I don't know how long, longer than me, longer than I've been here, but I really appreciate everything you do, Bill. I'd like to present this award to you.
We have reached the end of our program today. Wonderful program, which was made only wonderful because of all of you. Not only the Kiwanis Club, but you made this program possible and a wonderful inspiration for all of us. I would also like to say that the Kiwanis Club of Indianapolis also supports the Salvation Army. So in this season of the year, I encourage all of you to donate to the Salvation Army and their red kettles that are all over the city. And with that, I hope all of you have a wonderful holiday season, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Merry Hanukkah, Merry season to all of you and your families. And with that, we are adjourned.
One more thing, everyone. If you received a flag today, would you go over here for a group picture?
You want us to get on? Already some academic Guys, let me in.
Probably better than me.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I've got your guys' plaques. There's always a few that I'm like, try to get close. We Gucci? Bro, my friend is saying, oh, bro. Idiot, bro. Is it still going on? They're good. They're 1970. He's playing basketball. Yeah, we landed there. We liked it. Yeah, they won.
Excuse me before you guys leave. Excuse me before you guys leave. We do have a couple of parting gifts to people. If you guys can answer a couple of questions here, and I'll sign them for you as their hats, their shirts, footballs, things like that. A couple of questions I have, if you want them, that'd be great. A couple of questions. If you can remember some of the stuff from what I talked about earlier. I'll take the first, I guess the person who raises their hand and give me the first answer. The first one is a shirt, a coat shirt. And the first question would be is, how many yards did I gain as a receiver my rookie season in the National Football League? What'd you say?
You said 1,100.
1,100. What? 330. Any more guesses? What you got? What guess? 700? 600. All right. Right now, the closest one is 1,100. 1,100. Young man, the coach back there. I won't say young man. Coach back there. Next question is.
Wow. Just want to say thanks for all
Oh,
the
yeah,
job.
thank you. Yeah.
Great job today.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question is, how many years did I play in the National Football League?
I was gonna say you got some guys.
What'd you
What's
say?
his name again?
Here in Bond.
Right here.
I thought I saw he played a little bit earlier.
Next question. What was the Roman numeral in which I played in the Super Bowl for the Buffalo Bills? 28. Yeah, first. I'm trying to think. What's the next question? Okay. Next question is, what year and with what team did I end my professional football career with? What year and what team?
At least let him play the regional round.
Yes.
You got it right. 96 in the Washington football team.
His first couple of weeks, I couldn't even watch the game.
Okay. Next question. What school
Thanks, Kyle. Good luck.
did my daughter graduate from?
You moved that along so well.
Good rhythm.
Next question. What is my current title and position with the Indianapolis Colts?
Ambassador.
Oh, you got it.
Colts ambassador. Okay, next one. What is the current motto, I say motto, M-O-T-T-O, for the Indianapolis Colts this year? He said 1-0.
It's one per family. One per family.
This is a female hag, so
All
one of my daughter anyway.
This is the
You got
last.
something.
What?
Those are back there.
Oh, okay. I'll go grab some. What do you get? You got
What?
anything going on tonight? Someplace?
What college did I graduate from?
First game. Oh,
Yeah, too many people got that one. Well, maybe this one is, I didn't say this.
7 games.
It'd be very difficult for you to get this one, but I'm gonna say,
live out there.
I did graduate
From my house.
from Boston University, but there's another college I graduated from as well.
Are you?
What'd you say?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They play for Bucks tonight.
It must have been the bio.
Will the Bucks get any players back from
Very good. Now, as I said before,
Anybody
if,
that's like
I'm not saying, I don't usually say this, but if you want me to autograph, I will autograph any out of you like. Thank you guys.
I asked him after the game. He said he's more football now than basketball.
Is he?
Yeah.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah. Well, you're 6'4". It's like, yeah.
6'4" basketball.
I remember having that conversation with Gary years ago. Because he really wanted them to, do both for as long as he could. And then he's like, well, football, he can make a good NFL player receiver. But, yeah.
He did all right.
I saw him saying, like, either way, I think he's going to be. Yeah, no, I remember when Notre Dame would come in on him. There was a little conversation anyway.
For football. I don't watch NBA. Should I take this off? Yeah. We'll give that to Aubrey.
He's gonna sign it. Just have him sign the book.
All right, thanks again, Kyle. Good to see you. Good luck with everything this weekend.
Yep.
All right, man. We'll stay in touch.
Thanks again for having us over for this.
Yeah, no, that worked out. That was fun. You guys gonna try to do it again?
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yep.
We'll find a rivalry again. All right, thanks, man. Be careful. You guys ready?
Where are we stopping?
What?
We're not getting back till 2.
Stop the eagle. I'm turning you on. Yeah. We can drive down that side if you guys.
Yeah, we can stop somewhere.
He's got to be back by 2:11. All right, 2:10. Yeah, 2:10.
Thanks so much, man. We appreciate your help today. We appreciate the Colts so much every year for you guys. Nice meeting you. Thank you. But yeah, please go to Hank's Smoked Brisket. I'm gonna go up there. Be like, are you Hank? Be like, I had to meet your son-in-law. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I will do that.
All right, you have your weekend.
All right, you can say here.
I'll do it.
Sure. We had our first picture taken over 20 years ago. I was vice president of St. Vincent.
Oh,
You were the golf out. Duke had it. Nice to meet you.
And I went to look with his son.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you want to take it his own?
I'll take it. Yeah, great. Nice.
Yeah.
That was long.
Wait a minute. Hey, oh, I want to get a picture with my kid.
Yeah, you bet.
Please.
So this is for you.
Oh, thanks.
So our past president at Graham is a booster for Butler.
Yeah.
So this is about how
I know Graham.
Sweet 16.
I know Graham very well.
Okay. You're like I needed another copy of Graham's.
No, I know.
I bought like 25 of them. So whenever I can give them away.
I don't blame him. I know Graham very well. Actually, I was supposed to. I graduated from Butler, so I was supposed to do some. I've done some stuff with Butler over the years. So.
Yeah, that was the only thing I disagreed with on your resume. I was like, Butler!
Here.
No, thanks so much, man.
You take one more. I'm squinting.
That's okay. Yeah, you bet.
It's like I had too much to drink. Get some tea.
1, 2, 3, smile. All right, done. Great. Yeah. So what you're really supposed to do is you take a video, then you take a screenshot. Okay. So yeah, it kind of gets around blinking. Great. Yeah. Take care. Take care.
Yep, thanks.
Thanks again.
You bet. Did Easley ever hear that story?
No, I've never told him. I've never had an opportunity to tell him about that story, but that's the true story. That's the story that happened. It was, my rookie year, so I was nervous as heck. Going against Kenny Easley and Seattle Seahawks at the time.
I remember him. As a player.
He's a hard hitter.
Yeah.
He would light you up. If he had opportunity, he would light you up. And back then, things were a little bit different.
Right, you can do.
You do a lot more to somebody, so it was fun though. I had a great time playing during that era, so it was fun.
Oh, yeah. Even on one of those tackles that pulls you down by the.
Oh yeah, that was horsepower. Yeah. That would have got flagged. Definitely back then.
Dude, excuse me. Some dude said that they locked you up. I was in the bathroom.
Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Kelly! Miss Kelly! You don't know how to take this apart, do you? Talk about compound interest. Compound interest are better. Oh my goodness.
That would have not been fun.
Bribery